What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering. It would appear that Philip DeFranco is having a normal one. Here it's Sunday evening. I'm recording this video. By the way, if you enjoy what I do here and you're enjoying the content, please do consider clicking that red subscribe button down below. It's definitely helpful to new people finding the channel. I know it can be kind of a pain, but I do appreciate it. So yeah, so subscribe. Thank you. Phil... For a long time, he's been a staple of YouTube, the YouTube commentary community. I suppose kids nowadays don't really know who Philip DeFranco is at the same rate that, let's say, somebody in their mid-30s would. Because for a long time, Philly D was a respected kind of news source on the internet. Now, as a radical centrist, but flash forward, a few years later and millions of dollars in Patreon cash obtained for a news show that I'm not sure. Maybe I've missed it. Maybe it exists. I don't know. I haven't seen it. He's moved to California and lives in a multi-million-dollar mansion. And by the way, no shame, dude. You worked hard for a long time. You deserve to reap the benefits of that. But similar to another New York City personality that moved to California and just turned into a complete piece of garbage, it seems like Philip DeFranco has been going down kind of the rabbit hole of, ideologically driven decisions and opinions under the premise of being an unbiased news source who totally never shares his own opinion except for this one time. And it started really with for example, the Covington Catholic story, where he purposely, he's completely uneducated on the scenario, put out a video blasting this kid, calling him terrible things. But when the details actually came out, he couldn't be bothered much to do maybe a twit longer, saying, footage of the incident with the Native Americans and Covington Catholic High School students that I commented on yesterday, and I will be deleting my previous tweet. I should have waited until I got more details instead of jumping on it so fast. That's what ideology does to somebody. It's like, oh, here's something that confirms my bias. The internet never forgets, so here's his video about it, talking about, oh, they had MAGA hats, so they were the bad guys, and they were just harassing this Native American war veteran. He's a hero of this country. I get it. People make mistakes. I've made mistakes, but Philly's made a lot of them. More recently, the BetterHelp scandal. There's plenty of people who know about that, who can edify you on that. But today, it seems that he picked the day to blast his viewers who haven't received the poke yet. And I want to be very clear. Your body, your choice. Not your body, Phil's choice. I don't understand why he feels that he is in a position to moralize and shame people for making their own medical decisions. As far as I'm aware, Philip DeFranco is not Dr. DeFranco. And really, you shouldn't be getting medical advice from anyone who isn't your doctor, to be quite frank, including myself, of course. So he put out a tweet right now that's currently generating quite a bit of controversy, and he's totally not coping. Lol, imagine having the eligibility and access to get the poke and saying nah. Also, to the pearl clutchers offended by this tweet, yes, I'm calling you stupid, and you can go F yourself, you ignorant, selfish F-face. Wow, Philip DeFranco coming out as a hater of blacks and Asians in this country, as they are by far the least highly poked in the country as of August 2nd data. By the way, to show you, actually, I should actually back up that take, right? So according to recent science, obviously I say that kind of tongue-in-cheek, but it's actually true. As of August 2nd, less than half of the Black Americans and Hispanics have received at least one poke. And their rates are far less than others. So I don't know why Phil decided to come out as having a problem with the black community today, but that's what he did. And so you see a lot of people, stay classy, Phil. I'm sipping so much tea and eating up popcorn following this thread. I'm about to be in a sponsorship deal between Pepperidge Farms and Tiesta Tea. Philip DeFranco, totally not coping, says, I'm sipping some tequila in the pool and loving the angry tweets. Sunday was a bit too chill and boring. Let most of them punch themselves out. Again, just so you're clear, my viewers are clear, I don't care what you do, in terms of this. This is your decision. If you have your reasons for doing it, cool. If you have reasons for not doing it, cool. I don't ever want to talk about it. It's none of my business. And that's like one of the most annoying things when I hear people talk about like, hey man, which would you get? Like, dude, like, no, let's not normalize asking people about their medical histories. Okay. But to be very clear, I don't have any issues with people who want to get it. And I don't have any issues with people that don't. I only make my own decisions, and that's where I'll leave that. So then he's totally not coping, and he puts this out. Oh, darn it, this isn't me. I missed the mark. I would really like to apologize if you give me the time to read this. And so he types up a twit longer type thing saying, I'd like to apologize for my last tweet saying that you were a dumb F. If you have the eligibility and access to get the poke, but you choose not to get it. Just kidding. Ha ha ha. F you again. And to the people saying, oh, wow, name calling is really going to convince me. I'm done trying to convince you. That's over. I'm just going to mock you for believing a bunch of grifters monetizing misinformation or ignorance over the scientists using the most recent and relevant information. There's, interesting data. Again, you could see you're the only one laughing at this. No, there are a lot of us laughing. Lol. The grifters screenshotting and spreading are just making it more fun. I'm not sure. I don't know. Like, I don't think I would attack my subscribers over their own medical decisions. Just not, I think, a position that I've earned in their lives. And then, of course, the classic, better get your backwards hat out of the trash for your backwards head. Unsubbed after 10 years. I guess the FU vibe goes both ways. Later, of course, Philip DeFranco replying to, no disrespect, but, relative nobody, saying, bye-bye, LOL. Definitely not coping. And I just, it's such a bad move. And it's not like his channel is dead, but, like, it certainly isn't growing. I don't know if I would want to be, antagonizing what I have left of a subscriber base. Let's actually look at the Philip DeFranco, his last year of growth. Ready? Here we go. August, 0 subs. So September, minus 10,000. October, minus 10,000. November, minus 10,000. November. Okay, October, he lost 20,000 in this week. Sorry, just the week. Maybe this is a better look. By the month. Starting in July. 0 in August. Minus 20,000 in September. Minus 10,000 in October. Minus 30,000 in November. Minus 10,000 in December. 20,000 in January. Lost 10,000 in February. All this during the election. That's what dividing your fan base does. And then he had a big month here in March after losing almost 100,000 subs. That's 20, 30, 60, 70, 90, 100. He lost 100,000 subs in 6 months over the election. That's what he did. And then he had a big month in April, and then right back to non-growth, and then boom, lost another 10, lost another 10. So the Philip DeFranco Show channel is doing nothing, but it's not growing. He also deleted 1.8 billion views or videos back in June of 2020. I wonder what that was about. So he's lost more than 100,000 subscribers in the last 6 months, and this is what he wants to do. He's certainly welcome to. Of course, I mean, he's already made his money. He probably doesn't care. But it sure looks like maybe he does care. A lot of people in the replies, it's interesting. It's interesting. I don't like to divide. This is like getting political and saying, like, if you don't vote for the guy I vote for, just unsubscribe now. That's a confident thing people say when they're pretty sure that they've cultivated a massive echo chamber. 700 likes. As a 23-year-old who's still dealing with debilitating neurological symptoms 3 months after getting it, which isn't being widely reported, I kindly ask you to think long and hard about calling people ignorant and selfish. Thanks. Yeah, I mean, this is a weird virtue signal for Philip DeFranco. I imagine he's going to walk this back after he has another massive sub loss. I'm sure that he's going to lose another 10,000 subscribers over this. I wouldn't say he's getting ratioed, 800 comments to 10,000 likes. It's not great, but it's not like, I mean, he knows, his audience. It's weird. It's just so weird to me that YouTubers would like moralize in this position, especially when you're talking about somebody's health, somebody who isn't you or isn't your family. I decline, but wonder why it's selfish. I mean, I don't know. I love Matt Christensen. Your body, Phil's choice. Submit or Phil will use the F word. It's just, I don't know. Again, you catch more flies with honey, so to speak. I don't think that shaming people is an effective way to change somebody's mind. If nothing else, if I thought it was my position, for example, during the last election, I tried to tell my viewers, I don't care who you vote for, but I think you should vote, at least here in the United States. I think that that's as far as anyone should go. I think endorsing, unless you're a political channel, I guess I'm just too much of a businessman, about it. Like, I don't care if I want my viewers to live long and be healthy and be entertained by my content. But I'm not going to tell them how to live their lives. I'm not going to go on some weird Twitter tirade where I think I'm safe, but I'm pretty sure we're going to see another nice little sub dip tomorrow. So way to attack your subscribers, Philip DeFranco. I think that you're a little bit too protected in that bubble. I think you've long forgot what regular people are like. Not that you care, because you sleep on a pile of money, I suppose. Hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.